Okay, so we're getting ready to do an 80% lower. We're gonna mill it out and, or I'm gonna mill it out and you can join along with me. Before I get into that, I wanna cover over some of the parts that we're gonna utilize to do this. First off, obviously we need an 80% lower. So I have one from 80% lower arms. And in this particular one, it is completely unfinished as far as outside coating and finishing as well. It's still not milled out. It's made of 6061 aircraft grade aluminum, if I remember right. And so we'll utilize that, obviously. Now, as far as the parts we need and the jig we need, we're going to use an Easy Jig Gen 2 Universal AR-15, AR-9 jig. And the parts that come with that is we have the jig plate itself. We have our two side plates, left and right, for the AR. We have our router base. We have our buffer screw. We have our, this is a trigger, let's see here, it's the trigger template and our drill block. We have 5 hex head 1/2 inch bolts. I think this is a 2 1/4 inch. We have one of those. We have an Allen key that comes with the kit. We have 4 M40 screws. Yes, M/40 screws. All this comes with the Easy Gen 2 jig kit, not the 80% lower. That's a separate purchase. We have our quick pins to stick in there and lock it all into place. And obviously you have your instructions. And another thing that's supposed to come with it, I didn't see it in my pack. It's possible that I lost it or dropped it when I opened it, because I opened this a number of weeks before I actually got to doing it, is you want a bubble level or a button level. I didn't see one in there, so I went ahead and purchased it. Went out and purchased it. It was a little challenging to find. And then another thing that we have in here, this is called an alignment tool. I think it is. So basically it's a router alignment tool. And I'm believing this has to be, according to the packing list, this has to be it. It's supposed to be one piece. And if that's the case, this is very cheaply made, and I'm going to call up the company, verify that this is what it is, and see if I can't get them to send me another one, although I will likely have to do this job because I'm getting ready to travel for some work before I get that. So we'll see. This is to allow you to line up the end mill on the router so it's perfectly lined. And not having that, I don't know how bad of a problem that'll be. Additionally, I have a drill set, or a drill bit set from the same company, 80% Arms, and you can of course use your own. This contains a 21/64 drill bit, a 3/8 drill bit, and a 5/32 drill bit, as well as an 80% Arms custom 5/16 end mill to get the job done. So those are all the bits we should need to accomplish milling out this 80% lower. Some other things you will need to accomplish this task, obviously eye and ear pro. You're going to want some cutting oil. My drill press is over there. I also have a flat drill press vise that I'll line everything up in and clamp it down to the drill press table. You want a portable router. Until I actually did this and started looking into it, I always just assumed my regular router and router table would work, and I was kind of upside down and backwards. You actually want a handheld portable router. I did some research, and the one that I chose to go with was a DeWalt 611. It's like DPW 611 or something like that. DeWalt's a pretty well-known brand name, and for the cost, it's comparable to Porter Cable and all those others, and it needs no modifications for that particular model number, and it's just the one I chose to go with. There's a few of them out there that will work for the task. Additionally, let's see if I'm forgetting anything else. You need some basic hand tools. Other than that, that should get us there. That should let us accomplish this job, and obviously I'll run you through it as I try to mill it out. This will be my first attempt at doing this. I've been wanting to do it forever, just never got around to it, and so I'm excited to see if I can successfully do it without jacking it up. And either way, it'll be a learning experience on the way.